1. The 1982 Chevrolet Camaro. Berlinetta 305, currently for sale on Craigslist at a price of $9,500, presents an intriguing opportunity for classic car enthusiasts and potential buyers. This third-generation Camaro, with its 305 cubic-inch V8 engine and 4-speed automatic transmission, offers a glimpse into the iconic muscle car era of the 1980s. According to the seller's description, this Camaro has been well cared for, having been purchased by the seller's grandfather in 1981 and garaged until his passing in July 2023. The vehicle served as a daily commuter until 1996, accounting for the 150,000 miles on the odometer. Despite the mileage, the seller assures potential buyers that the car is in good condition, with a rust-free body and a great-looking interior. The Camaro's paint has been resprayed to its original color, and the seller mentions that aside from the paint, everything else remains original and untouched. However, it's important to note that the car does have some minor paint chips and a cracked passenger-side rear taillight. These imperfections should be taken into consideration when assessing the vehicle's overall condition and value. One of the most appealing aspects of this 1982 Camaro Berlinetta 305 is its potential for customization. The seller suggests that the car would be perfect for a complete restoration, a custom hot rod build, or even a race car project. The vehicle's solid foundation and original components make it an excellent candidate for enthusiasts looking to put their own personal touch on a classic American muscle car. In conclusion, while the 1982 Chevrolet Camaro Berlinetta 305 does show some signs of age and wear, its overall condition, as described by the seller, appears to be good. The vehicle's history of being garaged and well-maintained by the seller's grandfather adds to its appeal. For those in the market for a third-generation Camaro with the potential for personalization, this car may be worth considering at its current asking price of $9,500. 2. Hey there, car enthusiasts! Get ready to feast your eyes on this classic beauty, a 1977 Lincoln Continental that's currently up for grabs on Facebook Marketplace for just $7,500. This stunning sedan is a true gem with its sleek white exterior that's sure to turn heads wherever you go. And let me tell you, this baby's got some serious pep in her step. With a powerful 8-cylinder engine and rear-wheel drive, you'll be cruising down the highway in style and comfort. Now, I know what you might be thinking. A car this old must be in rough shape, right? Well, think again. According to the seller, this Lincoln Continental is in good condition with only minor rust that's to be expected for a vehicle of its age. Plus, it's always been garage kept, so you know it's been well taken care of. But that's not all. The previous owner has made some serious upgrades to ensure that this car is running smoothly. We're talking a replaced carburetor and gas tank, new brakes, master cylinder, tires, and battery, and even some fresh paintwork and window repairs. Talk about a labor of love. Of course, no car is perfect, and the seller does mention that the AC needs some work or an upgrade, but hey, that's just a minor detail when you're rolling in a classic like this. Now, I know you're probably eager to take this beauty for a spin, but the seller is firm on their stance. No joyriders allowed. And when you're ready to make this Lincoln Continental yours, make sure you bring cash, because that's the only way this deal is going down. So what are you waiting for? If you're in the market for a vintage ride that's got style, power, and a whole lot of character, this 1977 Lincoln Continental is the one for you. Just don't wait too long, because with a price like that, it's sure to be snatched up quickly. Number 3. The 1961 Buick Special V8, currently for sale on Craigslist, is a rare find and an incredible piece of automotive history. According to the seller, this car is in great condition, which is remarkable considering its age. The fact that it was stored in a building east of Sacramento for over 30 years has likely contributed to its well-preserved state. One of the most fascinating aspects of this particular model is its limited production run. As the seller mentions, the 1961 Special V8 was only manufactured for half of the year before Buick transitioned to the Skylark model. This short production period makes the car extremely rare, with a classic car collector estimating that fewer than 10 of these vehicles remain on the road today. What sets the 1961 Buick Special V8 apart from other cars of its era is its innovative technology. Buick experimented with an all-aluminum engine and a dual turbine-driven automatic transmission, which were groundbreaking features for the time. These advancements made the Special V8 a car that was truly ahead of its time. The vehicle's originality is another selling point, with the seller noting that it is all original inside and out. The odometer reading of just 61,220 miles suggests that this car has been sparingly driven and well-maintained throughout its life. With a clean title and an asking price of $8,500 or best offer, this 1961 Buick Special V8 presents a unique opportunity for collectors and enthusiasts to own a piece of automotive history. Its rarity, innovative technology, and excellent condition make it a standout among classic cars. Number 4. The 1961 Oldsmobile Cutless F85, currently for sale on Craigslist, is a rare gem for classic car enthusiasts. As the seller mentions, this is the first year of the Cutless model, making it a significant piece of automotive history. The two-door coupe body style adds to its vintage appeal. Under the hood, you'll find the original 215 cubic inch aluminum V8 engine, which has been completely rebuilt. This lightweight engine was an innovative feature for its time, and the fact that it has been restored is a major selling point. The engine is paired with a 4-barrel carburetor and a 3-speed automatic transmission, both of which have also been rebuilt. The seller has invested significant effort into restoring many of the car's key components. The brakes and chrome have been renewed, and the car rides on new tires and features a new windshield. These improvements not only enhance the vehicle's appearance, but also contribute to its overall drivability. It's important to note that while the car is listed in good condition, there are still some areas that require attention. The seller mentions that the Cutless needs final bodywork, paint, and the new chrome needs to be attached. The interior also needs to be addressed. However, the seller emphasizes that the car is legally drivable in its current state, which is a testament to the work that has already been done. The odometer reading of 63,000 miles is listed, but the seller notes that the odometer is broken. As with any classic car, potential buyers should carefully inspect the vehicle and inquire about its history and maintenance records. With an asking price of $7,000, this 1961 Oldsmobile Cutless F85 presents an exciting opportunity for someone looking to own a rare and historically significant vehicle. While it does require some additional work, the rebuilt engine, transmission, and other improvements make it an attractive prospect for those willing to take on a restoration project. Number 5. The 1968 Ford F250, currently for sale on Craigslist, is a unique and powerful truck that has undergone significant modifications. The seller has combined the classic body of a '68 F250 with the rugged underpinnings of a 1976 Ford Highboy chassis, resulting in a truck that offers both vintage style and enhanced performance. At the heart of this truck is a built 390 engine that has been stroked to 382 horsepower. The engine features a 428 crank, an RV cam, and an Edelbrock carburetor on an Edelbrock manifold. This combination creates a true old-school stroker engine that promises impressive power output. Notably, the seller states that there are 0 road miles on this engine, indicating that it has been freshly built. The truck's chassis has been upgraded with dual-caliper front disc brakes, a 4-speed manual transmission, and power steering. These modifications enhance the vehicle's stopping power, control, and overall drivability. The seller also mentions that the 1976 Highboy chassis is 2 inches longer than the original '68 chassis, providing a smoother ride and additional space behind the cab. Inside the cab, you'll find a perfect rip-free seat, a Grant steering wheel, and a new rip-free rubber floor mat. The door seals have been replaced, and the truck can be conveniently locked or unlocked using the ignition key. While the truck is described as being in excellent condition, it's important to note that it currently needs a radiator. The seller also mentions that they are working on obtaining the title for the body, but they do have the title for the frame. With an asking price of $8,750, this modified 1968 Ford F250 offers a compelling combination of classic styling and modern performance upgrades. Its powerful stroker engine, updated chassis components, and overall excellent condition make it an attractive option for enthusiasts seeking a unique and capable vintage truck. Number 6. The 1972 Ford Mustang Coupe, currently for sale on Craigslist at a price of $5,000, presents an intriguing opportunity for classic car enthusiasts. While the vehicle has been garaged for the past 22 years and boasts a straight, largely rust-free body, it does come with its fair share of challenges. According to the seller's description, the Mustang's interior is in poor condition, and the car is not currently running, despite the engine easily turning over when a battery was connected. The seller transparently admits that the vehicle must be towed, as it has not been tagged since 2017. On a positive note, the tires are new, with the nubs still visible on the tread. The gas tank appears to be the only area affected by rust. When the car was last driven, there were no reported engine or transmission issues. Considering the age and condition of this classic Mustang, potential buyers should be prepared to invest time and money into restoring the interior and addressing any mechanical issues that may have arisen during its extended storage. However, for those passionate about classic cars and willing to take on a project, this 1972 Ford Mustang Coupe could be a rewarding acquisition. The seller seems sincere in their description, openly acknowledging the vehicle's shortcomings while highlighting its potential. As with any used car purchase, a thorough inspection is recommended to ensure a clear understanding of the work required to bring this classic back to its former glory. Number 7. The 1978 Oldsmobile Cutless, currently listed for sale on Craigslist at a price of $10,000, appears to be a well-preserved classic car that has been cherished by its previous owner. According to the seller's description, this Cutlass has been stored in a garage for decades, which has likely contributed to its overall clean condition. With 105,000 miles on the odometer, which has rolled over, the car's V8 engine is reported to run and drive great, suggesting that it has been well maintained throughout its life. The seller mentions that the car is completely original, adding to its value and appeal for classic car collectors and enthusiasts. The exterior of the Cutlass boasts a blue paint color, which the seller claims is clean. The only noted flaw is a missing hood emblem, a minor cosmetic issue that should be relatively easy to address. The interior is also described as clean, further reinforcing the impression that this car has been well cared for. The seller's decision to have the car detailed before the sale demonstrates their commitment to presenting the vehicle in the best possible light. This attention to detail and the car's overall condition suggests that the seller is sincere in their description and has taken pride in maintaining this classic Oldsmobile. Potential buyers should still consider a thorough inspection to verify the car's mechanical and cosmetic condition. However, based on the provided information, this 1978 Oldsmobile Cutlass presents a compelling opportunity for those in search of a well-preserved, original classic car with a clean title and a strong V8 engine. Number 8. The 1974 Pontiac Luxury LeMans, currently for sale on Craigslist at a price of $7,700, is a promising project car with great potential. According to the seller's description, this two-door coupe is in good condition and comes with a clean title, making it an attractive option for classic car enthusiasts. Under the hood, the LeMans features a rebuilt 350 motor paired with an automatic transmission, ensuring a smooth and powerful driving experience. The seller emphasizes that the car is very original, with several new components that enhance its overall performance and aesthetics. The interior has been refreshed with new carpeting and a modern Bluetooth stereo, while still maintaining its classic charm with a wood steering wheel. The exterior boasts a green paint color and iconic Pontiac rally wheels, giving the car a distinct and eye-catching appearance. Several mechanical upgrades have been made, including an aluminum radiator, new rubber door and window seals, newer power brakes, power windows, and a new carburetor. The seller states that the car runs and drives good, suggesting that it is in solid mechanical condition. The LeMans also comes equipped with fender skirts, adding to its classic styling. The seller mentions that this car would be a great project to finish, with the potential to transform it into a lowrider, high rider, or custom build, depending on the buyer's preferences. While the seller appears to be sincere in their description and the car seems to be in good condition, potential buyers should still inspect the vehicle thoroughly to ensure it meets their expectations. The seller prefers phone calls over text messages for further information and communication. Overall, this 1974 Pontiac luxury LeMans presents an exciting opportunity for classic car lovers who are looking for a solid project car with a strong foundation and numerous upgrades already completed. Number 9. The 1975 Plymouth Trail Duster, currently for sale on Craigslist at a price of $7,950, is a unique opportunity for fans of the classic TV show Married with Children. As the seller enthusiastically points out, this model is the same as the one driven by the character Al Bundy, which he greatly adored in the show. According to the seller's description, the car is in good condition and comes with a clean title. The Trail Duster has an automatic transmission and has been driven only 59,000 miles, which is relatively low for a vehicle of this age. Under the hood, the car is powered by a 6-cylinder 255 motor, providing a balance of performance and efficiency. The seller states that the car runs and drives, indicating that it is in good mechanical condition. One of the most appealing aspects of this Trail Duster is its originality. The seller mentions that both the exterior and interior are all original, which is a significant selling point for classic car enthusiasts who value authenticity. The brown paint color adds to the car's vintage charm, and its overall condition suggests that it has been well maintained throughout its life. While the seller's description paints a positive picture of the car's condition, potential buyers should still arrange for a thorough inspection to ensure that the Trail Duster meets their expectations and that there are no hidden issues. Overall, this 1975 Plymouth Trail Duster presents a unique opportunity for fans of Married with Children, or classic car collectors who appreciate originality and a well-maintained vehicle. With its clean title, low mileage, and connection to a beloved TV show, this Trail Duster is an attractive option for those in the market for a vintage car with character. Number 10. The 1970 Ford Maverick, currently for sale on Craigslist at a price of $3,750, presents an intriguing opportunity for classic car enthusiasts and those looking for a spring project. The seller describes the car's condition as fair, indicating that it may require some work to restore it to its former glory. One of the most appealing aspects of this Maverick is its originality. The seller states that the car is all original and a completely unmolested time capsule, suggesting that it has not undergone any significant modifications over the years. The car features a 3-on-the-tree manual transmission, adding to its vintage charm. The Maverick is powered by a 6-cylinder engine and has a rear-wheel drive configuration. Although the odometer is broken, the seller mentions that the car is running and driving, which is a positive sign for potential buyers. The car's brown paint color and blue plates add to its classic appearance. The seller notes that the Maverick comes from a California desert community, which has likely contributed to its minimal rust issues. The cowl is also described as being in good condition. In terms of recent maintenance, the seller mentions that the brakes have been rebuilt, a new master cylinder has been installed, the shifter has been rebuilt, and an aluminum water pump was replaced a couple of years ago. These updates suggest that the car has received some attention to keep it in running condition. While the seller appears to be sincere in their description, potential buyers should still thoroughly inspect the vehicle to assess its overall condition and determine the extent of any necessary repairs or restoration work. In summary, this 1970 Ford Maverick presents a unique opportunity for those seeking an original vintage car that has been maintained to some degree. Its fair condition and status as a spring project make it an attractive option for enthusiasts who enjoy working on classic vehicles and bringing them back to life. Number 11. The 1978 Chevrolet Caprice, currently for sale on Craigslist at a price of $5,500, appears to be a promising classic car with low mileage and recent maintenance. According to the seller's description, the car is in good condition and comes with a clean title, making it an attractive option for serious buyers. Under the hood, the Caprice features a 350 engine with only 62,000 miles on the odometer, which is relatively low for a vehicle of this age. The car is equipped with an automatic transmission and is powered by gasoline. The seller mentions that the car was purchased from the original owner and had been sitting for years before undergoing several updates and repairs. These include a new battery, cap and rotor, freeze plugs, fuel pump, radiator and hoses, as well as a fresh tune-up. These improvements suggest that the seller has invested time and money to ensure the car is in running condition. It's important to note that while the car runs, the seller's description implies that it may have been idle for an extended period. Potential buyers should thoroughly inspect the vehicle to assess its overall condition and determine if any additional work is needed due to its prolonged storage. The seller's mention of electric in the description suggests that the car may have some electrical features, but more clarification may be needed to understand the extent of these features. The seller's tone in the ad is direct and straightforward, emphasizing that they are only interested in serious buyers and will not entertain trades. This approach demonstrates their sincerity and desire to find a committed purchaser for the vehicle. In summary, this 1978 Chevrolet Caprice presents an opportunity for classic car enthusiasts seeking a low-mileage vehicle with recent maintenance and a clean title. However, potential buyers should carefully inspect the car and consider the implications of its extended storage before making a purchase decision. Number 12. All right, folks, get ready to feast your eyes on this 1981 Chevrolet El Camino that's currently up for grabs on Craigslist. With an asking price of just $2,400, this bad boy is a steal for any enthusiast looking for a sweet restoration project. First things first, let's talk about that body. The seller says it's clean and straight as an arrow, with barely any rust to speak of on the frame or panels. That's a huge plus in my book, especially for a vehicle that's over 40 years old. The blue paint job is a classic look that'll turn heads wherever you go. Now, the seller mentions that they bought this El Camino from the second owner, and it still has the original blue plates. That's a cool bit of history right there. The interior is also all original and intact, which is great news for anyone who values authenticity. Under the hood, you'll find a factory 6-cylinder engine. But here's where things get interesting. The previous owner was apparently in the middle of prepping this beauty for an engine swap. That explains why some parts are missing from the engine bay, but don't worry, the seller says they have most of them stashed away in the bed of the truck. In my opinion, this El Camino is the perfect canvas for a killer restoration project. With a clean title in hand and a solid foundation to work with, the possibilities are endless. You could drop in a beefy V8, slap on some fresh paint, and have yourself a real showstopper. The seller is offering this gem as is, which is pretty standard for a vehicle in this condition. But hey, that just means you get to put your own personal touch on it and make it truly yours. Overall, if you're a Chevy enthusiast or just someone who appreciates a good project car, this 1981 El Camino is definitely worth checking out. With some elbow grease and a vision, you could transform this classic into the ride of your dreams. So don't hesitate to reach out to the seller with any questions. This opportunity won't last long. Number 13. Get ready to drool over this 1976 Chevrolet Monte Carlo that just popped up on Craigslist. With an asking price of $5,500, this classic beauty is sure to turn heads and get your heart racing. First off, can we talk about that stunning yellow paint job? It's like a burst of sunshine on wheels. The seller says the car is in good condition overall, and with a clean title, you can trust that this Monte Carlo has been well taken care of. Now, let's pop the hood and see what's powering this beast. The seller mentions a V8 350 engine paired with a 350 transmission, which means you'll have plenty of horsepower and torque at your disposal. Imagine cruising down the highway in this baby, feeling that raw power beneath your feet. It's enough to make any gearhead weak in the knees. But the seller didn't stop there. They've also rebuilt the front end, installed new brakes, and even added a new master cylinder. And let's not forget about that tilt wheel. It's the perfect touch of luxury for those long drives. The seller does mention that the interior needs some work, but hey, that's just an opportunity to put your own personal stamp on this classic ride. Plus, with 147,000 miles on the odometer, you know this car has seen some action and has plenty of stories to tell. One thing's for sure, these Monte Carlos are getting harder and harder to find. So, if you're looking for a vintage ride that's sure to stand out from the crowd, this 1976 model might just be your dream come true. The seller encourages interested buyers to call for more info, and I definitely recommend doing so. You don't want to miss out on the chance to own a piece of American automotive history. So what are you waiting for? Grab your phone, give the seller a call, and get ready to make this 1976 Chevrolet Monte Carlo the newest addition to your garage. Trust me, you won't regret it. Number 14. Attention all luxury car enthusiasts and those looking to make a statement on the road. Get ready to be blown away by this incredible 1984 Cadillac DeVille limousine that's currently up for grabs on Craigslist for just $7,590. First things first, let's talk about the condition of this beauty. The seller states that it's in good shape, and with only 113,000 miles on the odometer, you know this limo has plenty of life left in it. The black paint job is an absolute classic, exuding sophistication and elegance from every angle. Now let's dive into the juicy details. The seller mentions that this DeVille limo runs very well, which is exactly what you want to hear when you're considering a vintage ride like this. Imagine cruising down the street, turning heads left and right as you glide by in this majestic machine, but the surprises don't stop there. The seller has recently reupholstered the headliner, giving the interior a fresh and luxurious feel. And if you're an audiophile, you'll be thrilled to know that this limo comes with a brand new sound system. Picture yourself rolling up to your favorite tunes, surrounded by the opulence of this Cadillac masterpiece. Under the hood, you'll find a 6-cylinder engine that's ready to take on whatever the road throws its way. And with a clean title, you can have peace of mind knowing that this limo has been well maintained and is ready for its next adventure. But let's be real. A car like this isn't just about the specs. It's about the experience, the memories, and the sheer joy of driving a piece of automotive history. Whether you're using it for special occasions, photo shoots, or just cruising around town, this 1984 Cadillac DeVille limousine is sure to make a lasting impression. So what are you waiting for? If you've been dreaming of owning a classic limo that's equal parts style and substance, this is your chance. Don't let this opportunity slip away. Contact the seller today and get ready to make this DeVille limo the crown jewel of your collection. Trust me, once you slide behind the wheel of this incredible machine, you'll never want to drive anything else. It's time to embrace your inner luxury lover and make this 1984 Cadillac DeVille limousine yours. Number 15. All right, folks, buckle up and get ready to feast your eyes on this incredible 1976 Lincoln Mark IV Cartier that's currently available on Craigslist for just $5,500. If you're a fan of classic American luxury, this is the car you've been dreaming of. First things first, let's talk about the condition. The seller admits that the body and vinyl top need some TLC, but don't let that discourage you. This beauty is a solid car with a clean, clear Texas title. It's the perfect canvas for you to put your own personal touch on and make it truly yours. Now let's pop the hood and see what's powering this beast. The seller mentions a monstrous 460 big block engine, which means you'll have more than enough power to cruise down the highway in style. And with new tires, a new fuel tank and lines, and all new brakes, you can trust that this Mark IV has been well maintained and is ready to hit the road. The gray paint job is a classic look that exudes sophistication and class. And with the Cartier edition fully loaded, you know you're getting all the bells and whistles that make this car a true icon of its era. But here's the best part. The seller is located at Frank's Speed Shop in Euless, Texas. That means you can go check out this beauty in person and see for yourself just how incredible it really is. And with a cash talks policy, you know the seller is serious about making a deal. So, what are you waiting for? If you've been searching for a classic luxury car that's equal parts style and substance, this 1976 Lincoln Mark IV Cartier is the one for you. Imagine cruising down the road, turning heads everywhere you go, and knowing that you own a piece of automotive history. Don't let this opportunity slip away. Head on down to Frank's Speed Shop, bring your cash, and get ready to make this Mark IV the newest addition to your garage. Trust me, you won't regret it. This is the car you've been waiting for, and it's time to make it yours. Number 16, we've got a real treat for you, a 1967 Ford Thunderbird that's currently up for grabs on Craigslist. This beauty is priced at just $8,500, and let me tell you, it's a steal. Under the hood, you'll find a beastly 390 big block engine that's factory equipped with AC, so you can cruise in comfort even on the hottest of days. The interior is in pristine condition, with power seats, windows, and even the original AM radio that still works like a charm. It's like stepping back in time to the golden age of American muscle cars. Now, the seller does mention that the body has a few dents, but here's the thing. There's absolutely no rust on this baby. That's right, it's a clean old car that's perfect for weekend cruising. And with a clean title and automatic transmission, it's ready to hit the road whenever you are. The best part? You can see this gorgeous 1967 Ford Thunderbird in person at Frank's Speed Shop in Euless, Texas. Just head on down to 716 West Euless Boulevard and feast your eyes on this classic beauty. And don't even think about trying to trade for it. This is a cash-only deal, folks, so what are you waiting for? If you're looking for a vintage ride that's sure to turn heads and get your heart racing, this 1967 Ford Thunderbird is the one for you. Trust me, you won't find a better deal out there. Happy cruising, my friends. Number 17, have I got a treat for you today? We're taking a closer look at a 1980 Oldsmobile 98 that's currently up for grabs on Craigslist. And let me tell you, this beauty is a true gem. First things first, let's talk about the price. At just $7,500, this Oldsmobile 98 is an absolute steal. But don't let the low price fool you. This car is in excellent condition, inside and out. Under the hood, you'll find a powerful 5.7 Olds gas motor paired with a smooth shifting 400 turbo transmission and a limited slip posy rear. And with only 32,000 original miles on the odometer, this car has barely been broken in. But the real kicker? The current owner has gone above and beyond to make sure this car is in tip-top shape. We're talking new exhaust, new tires, new brakes, a new radiator, and even a rebuilt carburetor. Plus, they've done a full tune-up and changed all the fluids in the motor, transmission, and rear. And let's not forget about the creature comforts. The air conditioning blows cold, and the power windows and locks work like a charm. This car is ready to hit the road and turn heads wherever you go. The best part? The seller is only the second owner of this beauty, and they've got the tags and insurance all sorted out. You can drive this car off the lot and straight to your next adventure without a worry in the world. So what are you waiting for? If you're in the market for a classic ride that's been lovingly maintained and is ready to roll, this 1980 Oldsmobile 98 is the car for you. Give the seller a call or shoot them a text today, but don't wait too long because a deal this good won't last forever. Number 18, we've got a real blast from the past for you. A 1973 Mercury Monterey that's up for grabs on Craigslist. And let me tell you, this car is a true survivor. First things first, let's talk about the price. At just $2,550, this Mercury Monterey is an absolute bargain. But before you start reaching for your wallet, there are a few things you should know. The seller is upfront about the fact that this car needs some TLC. It's been sitting in a garage for a while and it shows. The front two tires are shot and it currently runs on starting fluid. But don't let that discourage you. This car has a ton of potential. Under the hood, you'll find a 400 V8 engine that's just begging to be brought back to life. And with only 58,000 original miles on the odometer, this car has plenty of life left in it. The best part? The floorboards are solid, which is a huge plus for a car of this age. And with a clean title, you can rest assured that you're getting a legitimate piece of automotive history. But the real story here is the car's history. This Mercury Monterey was bought brand new by a lady's grandma back in 1973, and it's been in the family ever since. That's the kind of provenance that money can't buy. Now, I'm not going to sugarcoat it. This car is going to need some work. But if you're the kind of person who loves a good project and has a passion for classic cars, this Mercury Monterey is the perfect candidate. The seller is located in Dayton, Ohio, and they're ready to make a deal. They'll delete the ad once the car is gone, so if you're interested, you'd better act fast. Give them a call or shoot them a text anytime. They're ready to talk. So what are you waiting for? If you're looking for a classic car with a ton of potential and a great story to tell, this 1973 Mercury Monterey is the one for you. Happy wrenching, my friends. Number 19, the 1978 Dodge Challenger currently for sale on Craigslist at a price of $8,500 is a true gem for classic car enthusiasts. According to the seller's description, this silver beauty is in excellent condition and has been meticulously cared for by its single owner. With just 129,000 miles on the odometer, this Challenger is a rare find that transports you back in time. One of the most striking features of this 1978 Challenger is its almost entirely original paint and interior. The seller describes the car as an absolute time capsule, and stepping inside is like entering a time machine. The unique plaid inserts in the tan vinyl seats are a standout feature that adds to the car's vintage charm and are, as the seller puts it, worth the price of admission alone. Under the hood, This Challenger is equipped with a 4-cylinder engine, which is paired with a manual transmission, providing an engaging driving experience. The car also comes with a host of features that were cutting edge for its time, including AM/FM radio, air conditioning, power brakes, and a tilt wheel. The front suspension is independent, while the rear utilizes a coil spring setup. Disc brakes in the front and power drums in the rear ensure reliable stopping power. It's important to note that while the car is described as being in excellent condition, the title status is listed as salvage. Potential buyers should investigate the reason behind this status and carefully consider any implications it may have on the vehicle's value and insurability. Overall, this 1978 Dodge Challenger presents a unique opportunity to own a well-preserved piece of American automotive history. Its original paint, interior, and single-owner status make it a standout among classic cars. For enthusiasts seeking a vintage ride with character and style, this Challenger is definitely worth considering at its current asking price of $8,500. Number 20. Hey there, Corvette fans! Have we got a deal for you today? Straight from the pages of Craigslist, we're diving into the world of a classic American muscle with this 1985 Chevrolet Corvette. First things first, let's talk about what makes this Corvette so special. Under the hood, you'll find the original motor, but with a twist. It's been built and tuned by none other than TPI themselves. That's right, this Corvette has been given the royal treatment, and it shows in the way it runs and drives. But the fun doesn't stop there. This Corvette also boasts a manual transmission, which means you'll be able to feel every ounce of power as you shift through the gears. And with power windows and locks, you'll be able to enjoy all the modern conveniences you'd expect from a car of this caliber. Now, I know what you might be thinking. A car this old must have its fair share of issues, right? Well, the seller is upfront about a few things. The AC worked last year, but it's unclear if it's still blowing cold today. And while the tires have good tread, they do show some weather cracks. But hey, that's just a sign that this car has been out there living its best life. But here's the thing, the seller also notes that a lot of work has been done to this car. And when they say it runs good and shifts good, you know they mean business. This Corvette has been well maintained and cared for, and it shows in the way it performs on the road. And can we talk about the price for a second? At just $6,500, this 1985 Chevrolet Corvette is an absolute steal. You'd be hard-pressed to find another classic sports car in this condition for anywhere near that price. So where can you find this beauty? The Corvette is currently located at Millhausen Auto in Montrose, Minnesota. That's right, folks. This car is ready and waiting for its new owner to come and scoop it up. But don't wait too long. A car like this won't stay on the market forever. If you're in the market for a classic Corvette that's been given the TPI treatment and is ready to hit the road at a moment's notice, this is the car for you. Pick up the phone and give the seller a call today, because this is an opportunity you won't want to miss.